Hey guys, Tony here. Got another video for you. I know 3 days, three videos in a day, but it's super important news. It's positive, as mentioned, super important. I think relevant for sure. So Marjan Delatinne, who is the global head of banking at Ripple and previously worked at Swift, that's super important. She was interviewed this past week at a crypto conference, and she said that Ripple is signing clients on a weekly basis. That includes banks and payment service providers. Let me play you guys the clip here. I'm going to put a link to this video so you can watch the entire interview.
Let's say average, we sign banks or PSP per week.
So what about the future?
So there you have it. We sign banks or PSP per week. This company is setting up to be huge, guys. And this is coming from someone who used to work at Swift, which has control over the market right now. And Ripple is coming in, disrupting that, taking the clients and offering a better solution, more efficient, lower fees, and faster, all of which will be translated as well over to the consumer, the customer, to provide a better experience. So let me go into some more details here, guys. So as mentioned, she recently worked at Swift, and if you look at her LinkedIn profile, so this is her, Marjan Delatinne, global head of banking at Ripple, UK based, and she was at Swift for over 10 years. So her last position was business director. She was head of business development, payment markets initiatives. So going back to since January 2007, excuse me. So a lot of experience, and now she's working at Ripple. She's been at Ripple for 10 years. So she was recently interviewed as in a separate interview, and this was published on Cointelegraph this past week on March 8th. And one of the questions she was asked, guys, was why did you leave Swift to work at Ripple? The vision, and here's what she says, and I quote, "The vision of Ripple, I was very much impressed by the Internet of Value, which is making money moves instantly by analogy with the data that are exchanging over the internet. I was working for Swift in the past, and the correspondent banking is a core business of Swift. There are a lot of pain points and problems, and I want to change it. It sounds childish, but I want to make our world a better place." So this is a person who's been at Swift for over 10 years, guys. And she saw all the problems that were not being fixed or not addressed, and Ripple is solving those problems now. And this is why I always talk about Ripple solving real world issues, and it's going to be one of the biggest companies eventually because of the industry it's trying to take over and to get a part of, right? We're talking about the transfer of trillions of dollars globally, guys. We're talking about big names like MoneyGram, Western Union, and I'm telling you, if they sign one of those big banks, guys, like a JP Morgan or Bank of America, whatever it may be, the value of the company is going to increase, and XRP as well. As I've talked about, their goal is to get those companies to use XRP to show them how to solve the liquidity issue. And also, they're just starting, many of the banking clients that come in are using XCurrent. But as I shared with you guys yesterday, the videos from Ripple, the CEO addressed it right away. He said, yeah, we're bringing in people using XCurrent, but what we're going to do next is show them XRapid and XRP and how that solves the liquidity issue. So this is why I'm invested in this company. I believe in it, and it's not just a crypto. It's a company. It's a real company. Works with real other businesses in the real world. This is not a white paper, a concept, some sort of proof of concept or something, right? They actually have a working product that's in production. They have banks working with them, clients who are working with them, people who have already adopted using their protocols, whether it be XCurrent, XRapid, XRP, the whole thing. So this is huge news because you think about who it's coming from. Someone who used to work at Swift. And she said, guys, they are signing up clients on a weekly basis. That includes banks and PSPs. And she also mentioned in the interview, talking about different banks. She mentioned Santander and the bank representative that was there with her. There's other banks she can't mention. And obviously, I've talked a bit about this before because it has to be a mutual agreement about the announcements of who's working with who and why. So the other thing is Ripple is also working with some central banks. I talked about the UAE Bank, central bank, and also the Bank of England. That's the central bank. So big things are coming for this company, guys. And people always ask me, why you have so many videos on Ripple? Because if Bitcoin was doing the same thing that Ripple was doing, having partnerships and adoptions and all these things, I would be reporting on that, as well as Ethereum. And I have done some videos, but Ripple is on another level. And people don't get that sometimes because it's a real company. They have a CEO, a marketing department, they have their developers. This is a real company. People still don't grasp that. And they're actually doing things. They're going out building relationships, marketing, all of that. So there's really a lot of potential here. And this is why I'm holding XRP. I think this is going to, guys, I don't want to use the term go to the moon because I know that's associated and Lambo and all of that. But I think there's going to be exponential growth here. Massive. When you think about what's happening, and once again, I'm going back to people who worked at Swift for a long time in this industry, and they're saying good things about Ripple. Obviously, one of them now working with Ripple. Ripple is disrupting the industry, guys. And I don't know what else to say. It makes sense to me. You know, I live in the real world, not just the white paper world or the, you know, on forums. I look at what businesses are doing. I look at the moves that are being made. I look at the partnerships, the adoption, and this makes complete 100% sense to me. It's logical what they are doing. You think about the Googles, right? The Apples of the world. When you look at their growth and their partnerships and the disruption and their technology being vastly superior to the existing ones, and then, you know, they captured the market, and I think Ripple's going to do that, guys. I absolutely believe that. Just my confidence is even more higher now because I see the big names they're working with. I see the team growing. I see the folks they're adding. I see what's happening, and I just have great expectations. And I'm holding on to my XRP. I'm buying some of the dip. Obviously, you guys make your own financial investment and decisions, do your own research, but that's what I'm doing, and I believe that's going to pan out well for me because this company is headed places. Anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on, but what do you guys think about this? I think this is huge. The fact that on a weekly basis, on average, they are signing new clients, banks, and PSPs, that's big. That is big, guys. Which other crypto is doing that? Which other crypto is doing that? I don't think you can tell me what this type of names. You know, some people keep referring to the Stellar Lumens IBM partnership. Yeah, one partnership. Ripple, MoneyGram, Western Union, Santander Bank, American Express, and the list goes on and on and on. So I don't see anyone else doing this. Anyway, what do you guys think about this news? I think this is super, super important, super relevant, and it gives me more confidence in Ripple for sure. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe for more videos on Ripple and other cryptocurrencies. Talk to you guys later.